All right, day 3 in
I'm
Paris.
feeling it today. I feel like I've been hit by a truck.
Lord can't believe how I'm so awake, and I'm just telling her I'm high on life right now.
I'm just not sleeping that great. Nothing
Yeah.
like your own bed.
Yeah.
And as exhausted as you are, I'm sure your body deep down like knows your home time zone. So it's a process.
Yeah. I think, yeah, it's like the pillows and
Yeah, the
e-
pillows aren't the best.
and just everything about the Airbnb isn't like the most like ideal to sleep for us. I think we're used to like our bed and the conditions that we sleep in, and the Airbnb is like not
It's
that
not
at
the
all.
Ritz-Carlton, that's for sure.
So
One day.
I think Lori is feeling more of it than I do, but yeah, I think we're both tired, but we're gonna power through today.
Lots of cafe. Lots and lots of cafe.
We're gonna power through today, see Versailles, go to Montmartre,
Which I'm so excited for.
and we're gonna have a great day.
See ya!
So literally look at what we got. It's huge, and I think we're more than excited to dig in because of
Look at this cream. Oh my gosh.
yeah, and this is literally like a waffle sandwich. Wow, amazing. Bon appetit. All right, I gotta talk about the experience because my dish was amazing. Like
It was good.
whatever I got, it's called salty
We had
mood.
breakfast
Yeah,
at a place called Immersion. They have multiple locations around Paris. And we went to the Montmartre location and I had a waffle with this delicious cream and berries.
yeah, and I had something called the salty mood, which was a
Oh
waffle
my
sandwich with like coleslaw, chicken, sunny side up egg, and like a sauce. And I'm just gonna tell you, I haven't had anything like that ever, and it was the greatest thing. I wish that I could
He's
transfer.
obsessed with that place.
I wish I can transfer my taste buds onto you, give you the dish, and for you to have the same experience that I did because it was that good. But we gotta climb some stairs because we're going to Sacre-Cœur Basilica.
Lord help me. Help me.
So here we go. We should have been working on the Stairmaster.
My legs. Okay, I just saw the craziest thing. As I was coming upstairs, this old lady was going down the stairs. She had a suitcase picked up because it had wheels on one hand and a huge bag of like Miracle Grow soil in the other. Had them both in the air. It was going like nothing. These people are so fit. It's crazy.
All
I feel
right.
like we're in San Francisco.
Well, we made it up. We're gonna continue.
We're gonna head towards Montmartre.
So
Alright.
we just found out we have to climb another few
I
stairs.
don't think I'm gonna make it.
Lori doesn't think she's gonna make it.
I think Paris wins.
Obviously she's joking, but we're gonna do our best. So here we go again.
Oh my god.
I haven't told her yet, but
What?
there's more stairs.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay.
Hopefully this is the last one.
Unexpected gorgeousness. This is the
Sacré-Cœur Basilica.
and stunning church. This is the fourth church we've seen. I think it was one of my favorites. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Notre-Dame vibes, but very different at the same time. It's
Yeah.
dome-like, so there's a lot of domes inside with beautiful artwork every dome.
The only thing is that we can't take pictures inside, but we were able to sneak in a little video,
A couple pictures.
and I guess Lori got a couple pictures, but
Everyone else was.
was doing it, but they were monitoring, and I didn't want to get in trouble and not be able to see the whole experience. But at the same time, like, I think
What did you think of it?
I think it's like it's more of an experience than it is like taking pictures and stuff. So I kind of appreciated the idea of like just taking it in. I did like I think it is like Notre Dame, but a little different. It's like more.
A
It
lot
has
of
more
domes.
domes, and there's a lot of like different altars and different rooms.
Amazing. The artwork was incredible.
The artwork is really good. I don't know what else there is to say about it because
Well, let's look at this view,
we're-
you guys. Let's turn around.
but the view, you can see like the whole city,
Panoramic views
yeah,
from here.
from here. So it's absolutely amazing here. I would say if you get the opportunity to pick like a destination, definitely check this out
Oh,
because
stunning.
it's absolutely amazing, and I feel like you won't be disappointed. It's free of entry, and
Easy to get in
and it's
out.
easy to get into.
I think this is one of my favorite churches yet. Honestly. But I say that everywhere we
Yeah,
go.
she says that everywhere we go. So, what's new?
Now to Montmartre.
Yeah, now we're going to Montmartre.
It's a soap and fragrance store. Look at all these soaps.
So we tried coming to the catacombs today because we had so much free time in between, but it looks like they're sold out. So we're just gonna pivot and just kind of look around in this area because we haven't visited here yet. So we're gonna see what we can do here. And
there's a psychiatric hospital next door, so that might be interesting.
if we lose our minds, we know where to go.
Okay, so we found ourselves strolling along. We're in the 14th
Arrondissement.
and there's pharmacies everywhere, kind of like Mexico. And for some reason, ever since that god-awful workout we had in Montmartre climbing the stairs, I've had major heartburn. So you can get prescription strength medicine right at the pharmacy counter with the girls. And I told her, I said, have heartburn? And she said, here's Gaviscon. So I'm gonna take this after we find a snack or lunch, however much we want to eat.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna head towards
Versailles.
So,
and that's because we couldn't go to the catacombs, so we're just gonna.
This is a random.
Yeah,
adventure.
this is random. We thought we were gonna not have all this time, and here we are, just kind of strolling and enjoying the time that we have here.
Oh, and we passed a dog park. They had a dog park in the middle of the city. It was so cool. Oh, there it is. We're gonna eat at
Chez Papa.
Chez Papa, and then take some medicine, get to feeling better, and go explore the palace.
Yep.
This is a really cute neighborhood. It's unbelievable.
Taking a video.
Bread on bread on bread. All I eat here.
So we're currently finally made it to Versailles Palace, but I'm trying to take pictures and it literally doesn't capture like what it looks like. Like I cannot get a picture or anything, obviously with all the people in it, but mostly because it's so big and it's amazing that it's difficult to capture like what it looks like in one picture. So I just feel like we just have to experience it, take videos of it, and you'll be able to get like a better grasp of it through a video than through like many pictures. But I'll try to get as many pictures of inside and around it as possible.
It's a warm day too. to now.
Okay, finally finished Versailles. And
Room after room after room after room after room.
and to be honest, it's amazing, but there's so much, it's easy to get overwhelmed. And I think
Kind of repetitive.
a lot of the rooms kind of feel the same at times. But yeah, I mean, we finally finished it and we're gonna see the gardens. So
And it looks
yeah,
like,
it looks amazing.
this is the French countryside because Versailles is on the outside of Paris. And then this is the gardens that we're gonna go see. Okay, there's shooting going on. I don't know what time, but if you listen.
I just think this place is never ending. Like the more I walk, the more I discover. Like, look at that. I had no idea that was behind this.
I don't know how they lived here. They must have been like oh, there's music. Oh, look at it's cold.
We're back from, well, we're still in the gardens, but we're finishing
we
up.
decided to finish our tour because we feel like we've seen it all pretty much. And it was gorgeous, but our feet are killing us. And my heartburn won't go away.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like we could explore this place for hours still.
It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes.
So I think we're gonna head back to the Airbnb, freshen up a little bit, get ready for dinner, and then prepare for the river cruise later tonight. Let's just hope it's not another catacombs situation.
Oh no, I think people hop on
But I feel like
faster.
people just do that more. It's more readily available than the catacombs. But
Put the camera up here. We're going up your nose. There we go.
but yeah, we're just gonna go back to the Airbnb.
It's our last night in
And
Paris.
yeah, say goodbye to Paris.
Au revoir.
So we had a quick stop at Starbucks just to get some coffee in us. Still heading to the Airbnb, but just thought we'd document this real quick just to see.
I got a short. So in France, they have 4 sizes: short, tall, grande, venti. In the US, we just have tall, grande, and venti because we're fat. So I got a short.
Yeah, Lori got a short. Okay, so we finally got to the Airbnb and got to just kind of lay down and do some stuff. I think Lori is beat. My feet are killing me.
Paris is not for the weak. Well, there's a lot of old people I see walking around and they're killing it.
Yeah, I think they're probably used to walking.
We're probably doing too much, but you know what? When in Paris.
Yeah, we'll be changing that saying in a couple days too. So couple things on the way from after we got Starbucks and going into the metro, we sat down and met this French family. It was a
That was
a mom, a grandma,
her mom,
and yeah, her mom, and then the mom's son. And we got to talk to them. We just kind of got to get opinions on like, what do you think about history and like Napoleon, King Louis the 14th?
Because we just left Versailles, so
Yeah,
it was
'cause we just left
fresh in our
Versailles.
brain.
So we got to talk to them about that, and yeah, they were really interesting. They wanted to know about like American politics and where we lived and
What
everything.
we think of, specifically what we think of our new president. So when you go through Paris, I'll just say you can definitely tell that this country is not a fan of him based on what we've seen on the TVs and posters. So it's just interesting and a good opportunity to share with them that where we come from, and a lot of people in the country actually do like and support them, and they understood, and they, you know, the grandma said, you know, we don't live there, so that's like you having opinions about our president, you know, that's kind of hard to have. So it was a great conversation.
Yeah, it was very interesting to have that. But you know, we stirred away from like being
Personal opinions.
yeah, really personal opinion and being divisive. And you know, we weren't gonna ask about their president either because we were surrounded by French people. So we did talk to them about like how they do politics and stuff, and they just said, you know, it can be as divisive as the U.S. So yeah, for sure we weren't gonna ask about politics for them. But overall, you know, we got to just have exchanges back and forth, and they had questions about our lives and, you know, their lives and where they live. But overall, it was like a very eye-opening experience, and I'm glad that we were able to have that. And yeah, well, then we came to the Airbnb and just laid down because we needed to lay down for a second. And right now we're looking for a restaurant to have dinner at, and then
We're gonna try possibly either a crepe restaurant or a brasserie.
Brasier or Brasserie. I
It
don't know.
loo-
It's a brewery.
It looks like it's the spelling of a brazier, but they have them all over town. I am dying for anything that's not too authentic French food because I need like to eat tonight. I've been living off of bread and French fries, and I guess they're kind of like a brewery sports bar. So I'm hoping there's like a fries and burger or chicken or something I can eat, or a crepe restaurant. But one thing I want to note before I forget, there's a million notes and takeaways from this experience. But one thing I picked up on the train that I've picked up many times traveling around Paris is children are very well behaved. Children are to be seen and not heard. Children are to respect their parents, and French parents do not mess around. They are disciplinarians, and it was just eye-opening to see the interaction of the little boy with the mom and grandma we were with. I mean, he behaved
and
perfectly.
no tablets.
No
tablets
none
for
of them
kids.
have electronics. It's just been fascinating to watch the discipline. And it started on the plane because a French family was in front of us on the plane over here. And from that moment on, I was like, ooh, these parents do not mess around, but their kids behave, and you can see why. So I just wanted to say that before I forget. We could probably write a book with all the little things we've noticed and learned while here, but
Anyways, we'll see what we have in store for the rest of the day, our last day in Paris. And
I'm praying dinner is good.
I'm sure it'll be good. I'll eat anything though.
Ozzy loves all of it. I
So-
can't witness another meat patty or I may lose my mind.
Yeah, today we had did we talk about the
Oh!
charcuterie board? I don't think
Talk
we
about the
we talked about a charcuterie board that we ordered.
Well, let's just say it's not like Postino's in America.
It's not an American charcuterie board because my wife asked about, you know, to the waiter.
Because the menu only said it had meats.
Yeah.
So I was like, does it come with bread, crackers, cheese? And he looked at me like I was an idiot. And he's like, yeah, we. I'm
And
like, just ask me.
but Lori thought it was okay. I
know.
like the goat cheese. I like the cheese. I liked all the meats. There was another beef patty in there, but I'll tell you that it was better than the Basque restaurant.
Oh my God! Don't even get me
Uh,
started.
but so far, I do agree that I don't necessarily like love the French cuisine, but I will. I want to try it, and I haven't been disappointed. It's just that I feel like for my palate, it's a little different because growing up Mexican is very different with like I add sauces to everything and limes to everything,
And we're used to flavor
and yeah, different
sauces
yeah, all these different things. And I just feel like coming from Arizona where like predominantly it's like Mexican cuisine everywhere, and coming to like a country where all those spices and sauces and everything are not included in the food is very different. But I still think that there's something to appreciate in it, and I'm glad that I've been trying everything from like the escargot to all the crepes and stuff, and I'm just excited to see what else we have in store for us. So I got an Irish ribeye steak, and it's really good. I think for Lori and like people that don't like uh, very pink and chewy, this will definitely be it. Like they wouldn't like this, but it's really good. How do you like your burger?
I'm finally eating something in Paris. This is a delicious chicken sandwich with French fries. And what you'll learn about France, they don't serve ketchup with their fries, but they serve like fancy mayo. It's delicious. Finally. So good. He's laughing at him. Oh, babe, we gotta give him money. Yeah, I see a box that says tickets. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's raining in
I know it's
Paris.
raining in Paris. We've had some great interactions with people right now. Like
We saw the Olympic sign.
yeah, we saw the. Let me see if I can still get it back there. Hello, bonjour. um,
Everyone here that's not French is so friendly.
so let's see if we can get into the river cruise, and
Oh,
we'll.
look at our view. Look at our view. Just a little something, something.
Okay, so we just made it back to the apartment. Lori took a shower while I talked to my parents, but we wanted to just kind of give a final word on like everything that we experienced after the river cruise, during the and before. Um, Honestly, like before the river cruise, while it was raining, everything was kind of, I would say it was kind of magical because we were meeting people from like everywhere, getting to know them, taking pictures, and
In the rain, it
yeah,
was
in the rain.
raining in Paris at the Eiffel Tower. Like if that happens to you once, it's magical. We did the Seine River cruise, and you can be below in the shelter in the shade or outside. And so we stood outside on the rails
The whole
at the
time.
top for an hour with rain and wind hitting us. Ozzy had it the worst because he had no hoodie.
Yeah.
I had a hoodie, thank goodness. And everyone was trying to sell him an umbrella, and he's drenched, and he just keeps saying no. It was the funniest thing. But seeing the Eiffel Tower, we saw Notre-Dame, the Louvre, like all the main spots that are along the Seine River you see, and at night it's just gorgeous. So we toughed it out, but it's worth it because the views, it was magical.
Yeah, and I think it was like a good like kind of summary of everything that we did.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a nice closure to our last day.
Perfect last thing to do.
Yeah, perfect last thing to do in Paris. Afterwards, we were just trying to get back to the Airbnb, and that was a whole other story. We go through like the side of the wherever street we were on. I don't even know. I thought it was a sidewalk. It turns out it led us to the middle of the
we were walking
street.
on a median and didn't realize it, and all of a sudden it gets smaller and smaller to a point, and we're in the middle of a busy road, and we look behind us, and these like 7 girls.
There's like a whole group of like Russian girls.
Okay, get this. Picture this. They're all wearing the same trench coat. They all have the same blonde hair. And they all have red berets. And they were following Ozzy and I the whole way down this median, because none of us know where the heck we are. And it was hysterical. We turned around and we're all stuck in this median in the middle of the roads. And they all looked like Russian spies or something.
Yeah.
It was cute.
But afterwards we went to like, I would probably say a Parisian or like a touristy Parisian restaurant, and we had the worst experience ever.
Okay, I think my dog could have made a better crepe than the crepe that I ate. It was awful.
So again, for people that want to get good food,
we were hungry and cold.
Don't go to the tourist spots. And I didn't think it was like that bad, but it's that bad. And the service is horrible.
They were so rude.
Yeah, and so the only nice part is next to us, we got to sit next to like some people from Costa Rica, and we got to talk to them. They talked about everything that they were gonna do, and
they were so nice.
Yeah, they were really nice people, and
everyone we meet from like other countries are so nice. I love talking with them. It's the waiters that are
just I would say mostly the waiters at like the touristy restaurants, because we had good experiences with like certain restaurants away from like
touristy
touristy
not all what
spots.
We're used to though, so be ready to be like, whoa.
But afterwards we went to the supermarket. I wanted to get like chips and drinks that aren't typical for the United States, like something that I would never eat in the US. So I had sparkling water. A strawberry sparkling water, and
pizza flavored
chips. And they're okay, honestly.
The food here is,
again, I think I will eat anything, but Lori has been surviving off of bread the whole time. With no butter. Fries without ketchup. Like, she cannot believe it. She's she's in disbelief. after that, yeah, we came here, and yeah, I talked to my parents and everything. We're just kind of getting ready to leave for tomorrow, and yeah, go to Italy, our next adventure.